Anurag Naidu. Thank you to you both for joining us. Mr. Sridhathan, I want to come to you first. It's almost confirmed now Siddaramaiah is likely to step down from his position as the Chief Minister, paving the way for DK Shivakumar. Resignation is expected 3 p.m. Siddaramaiah is going to hold that presser. What are you expecting from that briefing?
Good afternoon, Preeti, and to my fellow panelists also. Decks have been cleared for DK Shivakumar now. The Congress High Command also wanted a smooth transfer of power, and that is why this time around they have tried to minimize the press interaction and all that. So I think it is a smooth transfer so far. And also there you can see, if you have noticed that there is a quarter within the Congress which has been pushing the narrative that Priyanka Gandhi had played a major role in arriving at this settlement. So that is also there, in all the reports in Kerala also. You have seen that this kind of a narrative is being built up. I am yet to know what exactly that means, why the Congress, one section of the Congress is pushing this narrative, whether to show that Rahul Gandhi is not in control or what, that I don't know. But as far as this Karnataka leadership crisis is there, it is almost done, and he is on the way to DK Shivakumar is on the way to become the Chief Minister.
Right.
But yes.
Right. Okay, Mr. Naidu. The visuals that are coming in are very interesting. It doesn't signal any sort of animosity between the two leaders. Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar have not just been seen hugging each other, but DK Shivakumar is also touching Siddaramaiah's feet.
Well, thank you for having me on the show. The animosity as such was never there. In fact, if you actually see this particular, you have to separate the Karnataka story out of all other Congress stories, right? Right in 2023, when they got the mandate, ever since then, yes, I mean, there are aspirations. It's, Mr. Shivakumar led the campaign from the front in 2023. Everyone knows that he was the PCC president. He's the one who got a lot of, let's say, firepower to the organization in the Congress. They did a good job, and that's why they got numbers. But yes, Mr. Our Siddaramaiah was made the Chief Minister because he had a popular support of the MLAs, and Congress did take in the consideration of majority of the MLAs. In fact, all the MLAs back in the days, about 130 odd MLAs were considered, and then majority of them did propose the name of Siddaramaiah, and that was a very tricky decision, and that's why they had to make this formula. But when people in Bangalore, like I am from Bangalore, like I see them working, I don't see any typical animosity between them. But yes, there are a group of ministers that support Siddaramaiah. There are Mr. Shivakumar's own loyalists, both as an MLAs and ministers, so which is there in every party. I think we should give it, at least for now, some kind of a credit, to the organization finally of the Congress that they've been able to put out a reasonable show when they're transitioning into the power. But I really hope this pulls the Karnataka out of, slowdown, or there's a sense of slowdown in the policy making and in the development and everything. I think that should pick up ideally, and it's also a good opportunity for the Congress to hit a reset button 2 years before the election. I mean, not everyone gets this chance to repackage 2 years before in midterm and go into with a fresh team. Usually that's an ideal case, because if you have a fresh team with fresh firepower, they usually have a better team when going into the election. So we have to wait and watch how they use this opportunity and how also they balance. And also, again, one more very interesting thing that I've been telling in all the news channels that I've been appearing is that whether or not Siddaramaiah takes up the Rajya Sabha would be the most important question. If he decides to stay back in Bangalore, everyone knows he's going to be another power center. Whether or not a chief minister, he will have his own influence in the government, and he would also have his own space, and that in a way politically might create some trouble for the Congress internally to balance the power equation. Some also will be challenging for Mr. Shivakumar to handle such affairs, because Mr. Siddaramaiah is a very towering personality, and is the the flagship poster boy for the Ahinda coalition vote bank, which is essentially the OBCs and all other section. I mean, that's a very powerful vote bank across Karnataka. They have influencing votes in all the seats, almost 5 to 10,000 votes on every seat, which is typically with Mr. Siddaramaiah. And also, Mr. Siddaramaiah has an image of a welfare man. So politically speaking, everything boils down to the fact whether if he chooses to stay back in Bangalore, or accepts the Congress suggestion of what people are saying, to go and take a Rajya Sabha seat and take a higher position within the rank and file of the Congress in Delhi. So we have to wait and watch. But interesting times ahead. How does, from a neutral point, how does this the political party, the Congress in this case, takes it up for the election, will be something very interesting to watch out for.
In fact, now we are picking up that Siddaramaiah will tender his resignation around 2:30 p.m. and then expect the media, address the media at 3 p.m. So 2